ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
Good evening and welcome to ITV News at 11. Now, just to let you know, you can watch ITV live online at www.itvradioNG.com/live. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, X, IG, YouTube and TikTok at ITV Radio NG. Now to the news. A Federal Capital Territory High Court has ordered the remand of Chris Ngige, former Minister of Labour and Productivity, in Kuje Prison, pending the determination of his bail application. As Ikaru Atta reports, Chris Ngige was arraigned on Friday by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Former Labour Minister Dr. Chris Wambweze Ngige was arraigned before presiding judge Marian Hassan on an 8-count charge bordering on misuse of office, contract fraud, and receiving gratification. In the charge dated 31st October, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission alleged that the former minister used his position to confer undue advantage by awarding multiple contracts to associates and companies linked to him. The EFCC alleged that between September 2015 and May 2023, Ngige, while serving as supervising minister of the National Social Insurance Trust Fund, NSITF, approved 7 contracts for consultancy, training, and supply to Sizemo Nigerian Limited, valued at 366.47 million naira. The company's managing director, Ezebinwa Amarachukwu Charles, according to the EFCC, is described as an associate of the former minister. The offense, according to the Anti-Graft Agency, violates Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. The charge sheet also lists other companies that allegedly benefited from the contract approved under Chris Ngige. Upon arraignment, Ngige pleaded not guilty to all the counts. The prosecution counsel, Silvanus Tahir, asked the court to remand the defendant in prison custody and fix a date for trial to commence. However, Ngige's counsel, Patrick Nkweto, told the court that he had filed a bail application for his client. He prayed the court to grant his client bail in the interim to allow him access to medical attention. Opposing the bail application, Tahir said Ngige is a flight risk. He said the defendant was granted administrative bail in October and allowed to go for medical treatment abroad on condition that he must return his international passport upon arrival. In her ruling, Hassan ordered the defendant to be remanded in Kuje Correctional Facility and adjourned the case to Monday, November 15, to hear the bail application. She also ordered that the defendant be allowed access to medical practitioners while in custody. From Abuja, Ikaru Atta, ITV News.
Now, in a renewed show of strength, unity and strategic mobilization ahead of the 2027 general elections, Senator Monday Okpebholo has received hundreds of new supporters defecting from the PDP in Ugo, Orionwo local government area into the APC. The rally marks a significant political milestone for the APC in Edo South and further strengthens mobilization efforts as the countdown to the 2027 presidential election intensifies. Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu reports.
Thursday's rally, one of the largest political gatherings in Orionwo local government area, is aimed at consolidating the APC's growing influence across Edo South Senatorial District. Governor Okpebholo, addressing the enthusiastic crowd, reaffirmed the party's commitment to the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, noting that Edo State has pledged to deliver 2.5 million votes in 2027. He highlighted the Tinubu administration's achievements in welfare enhancement, security improvement, and infrastructural development. Senator Okpebholo also addressed several long-standing infrastructure concerns affecting communities in the area.
Is Edo shining? What you voted for, you not see reaping the dividends? When I was coming, I got to a stage because of the bad road. I didn't know what to do again. I felt that people living around here, from time to time, they will go into hospital to take injection because of bad road. But the good news is this: by this time next year, we will come here again to see whether it will be like that.
Edo State APC Deputy Chairman Sylvester Aibobo formally received the new entrants led by Honorable Wesley Asoro into the party.
And the power conferred on me by the Deputy State Chairman of the bigger political party in Africa, in the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We are joining you today because we see the development you have brought to our state.
Edo State Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, Secretary to the State Government, Umar Musa Kilo, Esquire, Pastor Sage Izeyamu, and former Deputy Governor, Dr. Pius Odubu, were among the party leaders present at the rally. Kingsley Uchegbu, ITV News.
In another report, the Defense Minister, retired General Christopher Musa, has commended the coordinated offensive by the Nigerian Air Force in thwarting the attempted military coup in the Republic of Benin. Defense correspondent John Tanner reports that the minister made the remarks during the decoration ceremony of newly promoted senior officers of the Nigerian Air Force in Abuja.
The recent military intervention in the Republic of Benin, which successfully foiled an attempted coup, has sparked debate over the political will of the Nigerian government to confront domestic challenges, especially the rising cases of kidnapping, banditry, and terrorist attacks. At the decoration ceremony for senior officers of the Nigerian Air Force, the Defense Minister, retired General Christopher Musa, emphasized the need for all military services to operate in unity. He also praised the Nigerian Air Force for its role in preventing the attempted coup in Benin Republic.
As senior leaders, you must continue to deepen collaboration, promote intelligence sharing, and nurture the unity of effort that is essential to achieving enduring security outcomes for our nation. The recent coup in Benin, within the twinkle of an eye, the Air Force had gone there and have dealt with it, and the ground forces moved in. That is how it should be. And that is the mindset I want the troops to have. Nobody can defeat you except if you accept the defeat.
General Musa urged the newly decorated officers to serve the nation with renewed commitment and professionalism.
Promotion to this rank, both 1 star and 2 stars, profound signal as it demands a broader outlook, a deeper sense of duty, and unwavering commitment to excellence. As Air Vice Marshals and Air Commodores, you are now custodians of the values and traditions that define the Nigerian Air Force.
With these decorations, expectations for these senior officers are high as they move to carry out their mandate with clarity of vision and sound judgment needed to strengthen ongoing military operations. From Abuja, John Taylor, ITV News.
Moving on, the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to strengthening partnership with the Nigerian Army to improve security across the state. Governor Okpebholo made the pledge when he received the new commander of the 4 Mechanized Brigade, Nigerian Army, Benin, Brigadier General Ahmed Olatubosun Balogun, at Government House. Kingsley Uchegbu has details.
It is the maiden official visit to Government House by the new commander for Mechanized Brigade, Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Ahmed Balogun, who recently took over the command. Governor Okpebholo commended the gains achieved through the existing partnership with the immediate past brigade commander, Brigadier General Ebenezer Oduyebo. He assured that his administration would sustain and deepen collaboration with the new brigade commander to strengthen security for citizens across the state. He noted that some of the infrastructure challenges identified by Brigadier General Balogun are already being addressed, especially the 36-kilometer Ekenwa Road, which passes through the Ekenwa cantonment of the Nigerian Army and terminates at Gelegele community.
We are going to work with you wholeheartedly to see that Edo is secured. I also want you to know that whenever, whatever is the challenge that you are facing, let us know quickly so that we will know how to arrest it. You talk about school, you talk about hospital, you talk about road. These are things that we are already doing.
Earlier, the new brigade commander, Brigadier General Ahmed Balogun, commended Governor Okpebholo's commitment to enhancing security in the state. He also appreciated the state government support in procuring drones for improved surveillance, as well as the construction of Ekenwa Road and drains, which have improved accessibility to the Nigerian Army cantonment.
I will work to ensure that the citizens, the good people of Edo State, sleep with their 2 eyes closed. My predecessor raised a number of points to me, which I just intend to plea with His Excellency that some of them are giving due attention. Areas of the prompt payment of troops allowance is something of concern, which I'm sure His Excellency also holds very dear to heart. Furthermore, the road that leads to the headquarters is in a state that can be improved upon.
Brigadier General Ahmed Balogun is the 44th commander of the 4 Mechanized Brigade, Nigerian Army, Benin. Kingsley Uchegbu, ITV News.
Moving on, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, has expressed profound sadness over the passing of the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Lawrence Egbujakpo. In a statement issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Friday Agedo, in Benin on Friday, Right Honorable Idahosa extended heartfelt condolences to Governor Doye Diri of Bayelsa State, the Egbujakpo family, and the people of Bayelsa over the loss. He described the late Senator Egbujakpo as a dedicated public servant whose leadership, humility, and commitment to the development of Bayelsa State and the broader Niger Delta region earned admiration across the nation. Right Honorable Idahosa noted that the loss of the Deputy Governor leaves a significant void in Nigeria's political and developmental landscape, adding that his contributions will be remembered for years to come. He prayed for divine strength for Governor Doye Diri, the grieving family, and the people of Bayelsa State, and asked God to grant the departed eternal rest. Now, some civil society groups under the aegis of the Gani Fawehimi organization, GAFOG, have called for the protection of human rights across the globe, especially in Nigeria. The groups, in commemoration of the day, have this report.
Members of civil society groups, stakeholders, and members of the public gathered to mark the 2025 Human Rights Day. Commenting on the significance of the day, Comrade Bankole Solomon, president of GAFOG, said the rights of every individual are essential and must be respected at all times. On the spot, Comrade Debo Adediran, president of the Center for Anti-Corruption and Open Leadership, CACOL, noted that the late Chief Gani Fawehimi, SAN, devoted his life to fight for the rights of Nigerians and should be emulated.
The king of all rights, right to life, right to this, right to this, right to property, right to religion, freedom of expression, right to acquire property, as stated in Chapter 4 of the Constitution, that has now amended. The king of all rights is right to life. After right to life, next thing is your freedom.
No right is actually absolute. When you talk about fundamental human rights, they are God-given endowment by the Most High.
Also speaking, the Public Relations Officer of GAFORGE, Akintunde Adedeji, stressed that no one has the authority to take away the rights of Nigerians, regardless of their position. He urged citizens to know and defend their rights.
Inalienable rights are those rights that cannot be given or taken away from you. So that is why we've not been enjoying those rights, and that is why we are sounding it, so loud that, as advocates, we will continue to protect and defend the rights of every Nigerian.
The theme for this year's World Human Rights Day is Human Rights, Our Everyday Essentials. From Lagos, Ibuji Horia, ITV News.
And that's the size of our package on ITV News at 11. I am Chukufum Nanya Digwe. Thank you for watching. Good night.